and Progressive Field. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Cleveland Guardians. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Just about ready to go. And on the hill in this one, Ralph Taylor. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
In the dirt, 1-2 to count. One out, base is empty. Liner, base hit. Yandy Diaz now. Out towards right center field. Valera after it. Valera snags it on the run. Here's Pete Alonso. Inside, almost got him.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Next offering upstairs. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Runner on the go. Pulls that one foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So digging in, Ralph Taylor.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Right behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
This guy's got in the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
That missed inside. And that is ball one. 2 out, space is empty. Warning track. Whoa. And you can touch them all, baseball man. A gigantic blast. Homer number 25 of the year. It's 1-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now.
Next offering is in for a strike. Ground ball right side. Jimenez throw to first. One up, one down. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Swings and misses. 0-1. Taylor, the tall righty, 205 pounds, and he's the reigning American League Rookie of the Year. The Rays trailing by a run here at the top of the second. And down on strikes. 2 down. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expand a little bit with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss there.
1-1.
Ripped to third. Tosses to first. Rays retired in order. Top half of the third inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Evan Beckman. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Late on that fastball.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Back up the middle and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And now it's Jose Siri. Fastball for a strike. Beckman on at first, nobody out. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Roll to short, could be two. One at second. Over to first, safe. Jose Caballero next to hit for the Rays. There's the strike.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Rays down by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Taylor picks over, and he's back in there.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Yeah, that's a little bit high. Ball one. That's inside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And now 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Quan settles underneath it. Brings it in. 2 away. And the batter now, Sal Frelick. The other way, and that's just foul. The Guardians leading by a run as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. In the dirt, but kept close to second, and he's out. They don't come much closer than.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot. Field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Into score from third, and they take a 2-run lead.
Just so sound in his mechanics. He hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there, and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
In the air, left field. Arozarena moving under it. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. The tag, safe, and they lead by 4.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 2 outs. That one lifted to left. Arozarena gets under it. And that is that. So they get. Back now at Progressive Field. Start of the fourth, and stepping in for the Rays, Sal Frelick. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
The Guardians leading by 4, top half of inning number 4. Caught him looking for the K. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Alonso.
And a foul ball. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso.
I just gotta get this last strike.
Struck him out looking.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
That's in there, and the count even at 1. Frelick leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Taylor checks over to first, and he's back. A little bit high, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Right through there for a strike. 2 outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the... And welcome back to the ballpark. Down the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Arozarena in his 6th season, 30 years old now, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Taylor back to work. Right through there for a strike. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Over to first.
He's locked in at the plate, but he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Lau, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. That's towards center. Valera sizes this one up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Evan Beckman. That's a hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Taylor throws over, back in there standing. And here is Jose Siri. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
2 outs. Just off the inside corner. And the count is 2-2. And they'll do it again. The pitch. Sets him down looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike.
Bye-bye.
And that one hammered way back there.
Nope.
Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Back here in Cleveland, here's the shortstop at the plate, Jose Caballero. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. One strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. DeLauder has this one sized up and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Sal Frelick next to hit for the Rays. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that
One
time.
ball. One strike.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Next is the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz. Hard hit, right side. On to first,
Out.
and that'll do it. So here in Cleveland, top of inning number 7. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. That one's in there. That's strike 1. And there's a foul ball. 0-2 now. Line drive, gone.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Paredes at the plate now. That's ball 1. That one in there across the letters. The Guardians leading by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Let's go now. One time.
And a pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. On his way over. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Into center. Sizing this one up. Squeezes it. And that is that. So 2 away with nobody on. Ralph Taylor digs in for the Guardians. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Strike on the inside corner, and it's 0-1.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Swings through that, and
Beautiful.
it's a strikeout. And a nice inning of work.
Mad at it.
And we're back. And now it's Brandon Lowe. The pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Swings through that.
1-1.
Righty to the plate. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Sanchez fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Evan Beckman next to hit for the Rays. Swing and a miss.
Well, that's that start right there. He threw it extremely well. I'm talking about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that one is inside ball one.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 out. In there, and it's 0-1. Base back right field. And that extends the inning. So the Rays batting order turns over. And now the shortstop, Jose Caballero. And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes.
If you were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base. But this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Throw over to first, and he's back standing. Siri, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. The Rays strand just the one. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
Striking their asses out this whole game. They ain't score at all.
And down the right fielder, Sal Frazier.
The right fielder, number 10.
Final inning.
Taylor.
Just gotta strike somebody out real quick with no energy.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Foul ball. The pitch. Got him swinging.
That's a strike 3 with no energy.
So now the DH spot, Yandy Diaz.
That should have been a trophy.
3,
What the
a
fuck?
fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Pitch misses inside, 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Line to left. And that gets down for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The Guardians leading by 4 here at the top of the 9th. That one the other way, and a base hit. They get it in quickly.
That was a shitty
so first
fucking
and
hit.
second now, 1 out.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to.
Take me
Totally
out.
tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
Paredes, the next to hit, takes ball 1. On the ground to first.
Thank you. Tag
Great
it.
stop. Throws from his knees. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. Last chance for the Rays. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Randy Arozarena. And that one pulled foul. The Rays down by 4 as we play game 1 of this 4-game series.
Fastball up in the corner.
Fly ball down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Taylor is just 1 strike away. Good eye right there.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Swing and a base hit.
Fuck.
Runner from third comes across. It's 4-1. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, that gets him a little closer. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Taylor was clearly the hero in this one. A stellar pitching performance and came through to give them the walk-off win.
Pitched 8 innings, got 11 strikeouts.
Performance teams dream of when they bring a two-way player into the organization. He really delivered for them in this ball game.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. First, the victorious Cleveland Guardians, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base.
Up and in, and that is ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty.
Ooh.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The wind of the pitch. That one hit to right.
I'm out.
Ranging after it. And that is that. We play back now at Progressive Field. Ready to go for the last half of the inning.
That's gross.
Now here is Ralph Taylor. He swings and fouls one off.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
That one fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss.
Charlie with that 99 shit.
Some high cheese for strike 3.
But that kind of velocity and elevated fastball.
Hard hit left side.
Fuck.
Yeah, they get the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball.
And at first with one gone, Ralph Taylor, the next
that
hit.
sucks.
And a little something extra at stake in
Gotta
this
get a good
at-bat
hit.
as he's hitless so far
Oh.
with his hitting streak in jeopardy.
Well, striking out is so critical in a big like this with a real
Come on,
threat
baby.
at the plate looking to do damage.
Come on, come on. Oh,
Foul.
fuck. I need to hit the ball.
0-2 now.
Home run, baby.
Deep right field. Back there. It's a ball.
And it's gone. And I cut my hit streak.
So he goes the opposite way with that one. So 2 on with 2 away. And next is the designated hitter, Ralph Taylor. He's already homered here in this one.
Let's go, baby. Another home run. Ooh, that bitch was so goddamn motherfucking fast. Holy shit, it just skipped through that shit. I think because of that message that popped up. Oh, god damn.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Fairbanks is just 1 strike away. Going to count 1-2.
Oh.
Run at the plate.
Oh.
Here's he fouls it away.
Skipped.
And a 1-2 again. Stays alive. The tying run at the plate.
Oh, my game skipped and it went through. Yo, that's butt cheese.
Into a good one. Gotta love a game when you get 13 runs on the board. A lot of offense, but it doesn't end in a blowout. Tons of really good at-bats to look back on in this one.
That sucks. Could have been a home run. Right on the spot.
No outs. Runner at first. Jose Caballero next to hit for the Rays. Ground ball could be 2. To second, that's 1. And that's 2.
The 5-4-3 double play is a gem in baseball, and how can you not appreciate the skill and practice it takes to make this look so easy? Great work by the infield.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. 1 down. So in now for Cleveland, Ralph Taylor. And a big swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Kicks and fires. On the ground to third.
God damn
fires
it.
to second for 1, and that's 2.
Now back, second baseman, Ralph Taylor.
No, it says good. Come on. It's gonna spin back to his glove too.
And that's
the
the third
bullshit.
out.
That's bullshit. I ain't gonna say it's a good hit, but it goes straight up there. Then. Come on.
1-0.
Pitch out, but no action. Straw off of first with 2 away. Two outs.
2-1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Home run,
There's
baby.
a swing and a drive.
Home run, right? Home run. Home run.
You got it. 2-2.
Come on.
It's the top of the wall. Across is the runner from first. It's 6-3. Oh, the ball is over his head.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. But hammered, base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's 7-3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI.
Oh, I thought we was losing 3-2.
And
I thought it
we
was
go back to the
5-3 us.
ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Now, Ralph Taylor.
Yeah,
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of simply
let's go.
getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Only 2 strikeouts so
thought that ball-
far,
I
and
thought it would be right
obviously
in.
they've been able to pick up plenty of hits, so it's been an impressive one.
That
Home
one
run.
ripped. That's back. And that one is gone. A solo shot. That's his 3rd home run of the series. It's 11-3. That's his 3rd straight. Base is empty with 2 away. Ralph Taylor digs in for the Guardians. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Up the middle.
Damn. I chopped it. Run.
Lau sends it to first. That ends the inning.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. First, for the victorious Cleveland Guardians, 11 runs, 15 hits.
All right, ready to get underway. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. On the ground, Taylor. 1 up, 1 down.
Fastball groove right
1 up,
down the
1
middle.
down.
Usually a lot of...
And the batter now, Ralph Taylor.
Second baseman, Ralph Taylor.
Line drive.
Damn, I'm out.
Rosarena makes the play, and that'll. And now the right fielder, Josh Lowe. 2-2 now. On the ground, right side. Taylor has it, throws to first, and that. Down the goal here, rolls foul. The pitch. One burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Man, you smoked that thing. That boy. Good job.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Runner on the move. Got him swinging. Throw to second. Save.
Almost a strike him out, throw him out play right there, but 3-2 is a great count to run on. There's a good chance the hitter puts the ball in play, so it can turn into a big play offensively as well.
At the belt.
Damn, I fucked up.
He's
No, I
trying
didn't.
for third.
You're through. Keep going.
Balls it in to end the inning. One left for the. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6.
Losing like fuck.
Now here is Pete Alonso. Smoked on the ground a second. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Oh, that was a bad
Squirts
fucking
away a little bit. To second,
Still
and
gets
he's
the
out.
throw.
You know, Blake, this is the part of the game that oftentimes is overlooked. This is the grunt work. Great job of the catcher using his body to deaden that pitch, keeps it close, and then throws a strike down to second. Hats off.
Come on.
This to center field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Cleveland, all set for the bottom of the 9th.
We lost.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Ralph Taylor. And a swing and a miss.
I mean, his
No ball.
pitch efficiency,
One strike.
ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Hammers down.
Yeah, ruins a no-hitter, bitch.
And forget it.
Fuck you. You're throwing a shutout against us.
Right, the loss. Collected a couple of hits. One of them left the yard.
Really impressive work at the ditch.
No, I ain't cooking nothing. I gotta make a walk to the gas station, don't I? So somebody's have to make a walk to the gas station, don't they? Cause we ain't got no Shelly Wellios. What? You talking to me or you talking to Mama? Huh? You don't wanna fuck with me. I'll punch you in your neck. Damn. Hey. Hey, babe. You gonna walk to the store with me? Oh, y'all gonna walk to the store with me? You don't have to. Pipes. Huh? Oh. I forgot you said you was leaving. I was about to I can't hear you. Oh.
Downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. One out, runner at second. Here's a big power threat. Ralph Taylor. And that's outside. Ball one.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That one misses, and it's 3-0. There's a swing and a drive. That's bad.
Damn it.
Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Batting cool.
At least they got one score.
That misses, and it's 1-0. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1.
Home run. You said what?
And you can touch them all, baseball man.
Where?
His 29th
You ordered 3 of them like that?
It's 2-0. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
That means you can order each
If
of
he goes a game or
us.
two without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sent down to the minor leagues.
Chris,
2-2-2, that even works too.
So let's see what's stacked.
I'm trying to lean back. Hey! Those are those small ones that we'll be getting with the fries.
Cast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat and a really nice.
But I just know why he was scared to pitch for a strike.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. And curve misses outside.
Clearly he didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
2 outs.
That's 2 home runs in 1 game.
Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 5. 2 outs, nobody on. Ralph Taylor digs in for the Guardians. Swings through that.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count. I would say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there. Taylor had a sensational showing in the win. 2 homers on the day.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
The final run for our ball game tonight. First, for the Victoria Cleveland Guardians, 5 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 runners on base.
Ready to go? Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. The pitch. That one finds the corner, and this one is off and running. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Bounced out to short, and it's thrown for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Jonathan India at the plate. That's in there. 0-1.
If you were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
And that gets down for a base hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
That's ripped into the outfield.
Get him home.
Tagging from third.
Why are you trying to...
And let's go first. It's 1-0.
Sometimes that can be a little
looking at
tough to
people
score.
like there
It's
isn't
hit
people
so
on base.
hard that
Base.
getting back to the bag to tag takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it, but a really good job of getting that run in for third.
Bounce to the left side.
Fair ball.
And that squirts through. Indy around second, heads for third. The throw in.
Go.
Safe.
What? Oh, my God.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hit.
On the ground
To the
to
home.
third. There's
Well,
one.
you two double play.
On it to legs, and the double play ends the inning. Ralph Taylor digs in for the Guardians. First pitch misses. Peralta, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Here's a 1-1. Locked on that fastball.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Hoskins pushes a foul. Hoskins measures 6 feet 4 inches. Batting 6th in today's lineup. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got the pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one fouled off. 1 run across in the frame so far here at the top of the second. Got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And now Yanni Hernandez. There's a strike. Ground ball up the middle. Loves it on the dive. Gathers and throws. Pretty nice play there. 2 outs. Base is empty. And now the right fielder, Joey Wiemer. In there, and it's 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
See that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy.
Got him looking, and that is that. Back here in Cleveland, out of the 3rd inning, here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Garrett Mitchell. Splits the plate, strike 1.
Yay. Hey. Wait, what you get with it? That was maybe $12.
And that'll fall for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Up now for Milwaukee, Jonathan India. In there at the knees. Strike 1.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Run and get the fucking ball.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Kicks and fires. And that one in the air center field.
I'll shoot a 3rd.
1 down.
Now I'm throwing out 6. Look at that shit. He would have made that shit too.
Willie Adames stands in. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Up and in. 1-0.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
What the fuck?
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Taylor, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Swings and misses. Struck him out. So first and second with 2 outs. And now it's Elias Diaz. On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Mitchell, the lead runner at second. India at first, 2 out of the inning. In the dirt, runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A little bit high, 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Not this time.
Base hit, 1 run is in. The second one scores, and that's a double. One down. Here's Jose Ramirez.
We're gonna go get food in a minute.
And a pitch. Out towards left center. Sizing this one up. Makes the grab. Runners tag up from second and third. And now the runner will score from third on a wild throw.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
So a runner at third. A swing and a miss. That retires the side.
Like anytime I get to third base, I just strike out.
Here in Cleveland, all set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Fought off foul.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
He goes down looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
In the air, left field. Quan settles under it, and it's caught for the out. Yanni Hernandez up now for the Brewers. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
Just a bit Tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Joey Wiemer. Taylor back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give the other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Caught and missed. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. So the batting order turns over. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. First pitch doesn't find the zone. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I don't
have a heartbeat.
Wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. But the city overall supported the event.
Why I gotta be a dumbass vampire though?
India stands in now and watches strike 1.
One strike.
And a foul ball.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
Up and in, 1-1. And that one fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. On the money, nice play. All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that King Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's what you're getting. Oh, now this one's high and deep.
Home run, baby.
There, on its way.
I have to. As soon as I come around, I'm going to sim it to the end of the game, so I have to redo the whole fucking game.
Top 6. And now the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Eat my butt. How about that?
Taylor overcame a forgettable pitching performance by coming up big at the end to lift them to a walk-off.
Me, Boog. He had some great ABs, really made himself.
Oh my god, I knew she was an alien. I told you she was an alien. Thank you. I'm not an alien.